What's up, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. You guys are going to want to check this out. This live is going to bless you. It is absolutely going to bless you. So let me give y'all a second to hop in. Once you get in, let me know who's on and where you're tuning in from. Let me know who's on and where you are tuning in from. Y'all, there's a word. There is a word. There is a word. There is a word. So listen, you guys. I came to tell you that you can't afford to quit. You can't afford to quit. Literally, a lot of times in our lives, we don't understand. We don't understand our value. We don't understand our significance. We don't understand our importance. We don't understand how many people are connected to us and how many people are waiting on us. We don't understand that. And because we don't understand that, we can sometimes get caught up in us. We can get caught up in our pain and our frustration and what we're feeling. And we can miss out on the fact that there are all of these people who are connected to us, who are waiting on us, who need us. You know, it's one thing when you don't feel like anybody needs you or like you're important to anyone or like you're significant. It's another thing when you understand that other people's lives are literally connected to and attached to you. And you got to understand this. You got to understand that connection, the fact that they're connected to you like that, the fact that they're waiting on you, gives you additional value beyond the value that you already have out the gate. For those of you who find yourselves in this season, this is a tough season. I don't care what anybody says, the holidays are a tough season for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. In this season, I need you to understand that you have value. See, this is why the foolishness of allowing other people to define your value is absolutely unacceptable to me. Let me tell you something. What happens when you tell somebody that, you know, they don't have value or they're not going to have anyone or, you know, they're not, they don't deserve something? You know what I'm saying? What happens? What happens if that person decides that after that what you said, you take the last little bit of hope they have for their life and they kill themselves? What happens then? See, we got to be responsible with our use of our words because you don't know where people are. You don't know what their psychological state is. And seriously, especially when it comes to how we are and how we show up, you got to be so careful what you say to people. Now, some people can say, well, they should be stronger than that. Well, guess what? You don't know what's happened in people's lives to get them to the place where they are. You don't know that. So you sit on your pedestal judging them and talking about what they don't deserve and what they can't have and who they aren't. Why not try telling people who they are? Why not try telling people what they can do? I know it's a little different. You know, we live in a society where people talk about, well, you need to be realistic. You need to be realistic. Guess what I know? I create my reality. If I don't like my current reality, which is the result of my past choices, I can change my reality by changing my choices. It's up to me. It's up to me. And I'm telling you, it's up to you. You don't have to accept anyone else's declaration of what your life is and who you are. Create your own. And then allow your actions to match up with it. When I was 205 pounds, I didn't like how I felt. I didn't like how I looked. Oh, I was still cute. Don't get it twisted. I was cute, and I was going to be cute. I'm a tall girl. I can carry more weight and not look like it. People didn't know I was over 200 pounds, but I knew. My knees knew every time I tried to put my stilettos on, right? I didn't like it. I didn't like how I felt. I didn't like how I looked. So I did something about it. Now, from 205, I'm down to 168. Why? Me. To that place. I'm telling you, you have the ability, the power, the control to create an alternative reality. But you have to do the work. The problem is a lot of people want change, but they don't want to change their behaviors. They don't want to change their actions. And it just doesn't work like that. If you want change, be about the change. You got to be about it. You can't talk about I want change and then, oh, that's too much. I got that. That's too much. Well, then you don't really want change. This is what I came to learn about me. I'm not the coach for everybody. Because if you're coming with the BS, I'm not the one. Because I'm not going to condone the BS. I'm not going to tell you it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay if you say you want change, but you won't do the work. It's not okay if you say you want something different, but you won't become different. It's not okay. And I'm not going to tell you that it's okay, but what I will tell you is this, and I want you to hear me clearly. You can't afford to quit. You can't afford to quit. You can't afford to quit on all the people that are connected to you, the people that are waiting on get there. You can afford to quit. So quitting is not an option. And if you found yourself in the place where you're on the verge of quitting and you feel like quitting is the only option, if you're in the place where you find yourself frustrated with your life and feeling like life is not worth living, if you find yourself in that place, this is what I want to encourage you to do. I want to encourage you to reach out to someone, talk to someone. You deserve help and support. It doesn't make you weak. It actually makes you strong. You all listen. I know that there's more. There's more to life, and there's more to you than maybe what's been showing up. You can't afford to quit. Know this. Know that I love you. Believe in you. Know that you're important to me. Know that I know that you're important to God. There's a plan for your life. You have a destiny, and you have a purpose. And even if it doesn't look like it right now, even if it doesn't feel like it right now, you matter. So, if you're in a place where you're feeling hopeless and helpless, reach out. This is an open invitation. Reach out to me. If you don't feel like you have anybody else, reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Let me tell you what I hear God saying about you and your life. Because you can't afford to quit. I love you guys to life. I love you guys to life. I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Be blessed.